It's good to have you back. Now, to this, Transnet is still scrambling to get its operations back to normal after a cyber attack last week. The company declared a force majeure this week with immediate effect at its terminals in Durban, Cape Town, Gqeberha and Ngqura, which has led to major backlogs. eNCA reporter Monique Mortlock is covering the story for us and joins us now. And Monique, earlier on when we crossed over to you, I think what the MEC was speaking about there in the Western Cape was the effect this will have on the recovery plan for the economy, and hopefully it will be under control. What do you have for us?
Yes, as we heard from Economic Opportunities MEC David Majeure earlier, he said that although Cape Town Harbour is operational, as you can see, I'm just going to quickly ask my colleague Crescendo Low to show you from our vantage point. For the last hour, we have been seeing some movement. We have been seeing cargo being offloaded and put back onto the ship here behind us. A little later we will be going on the other side just to see if we can go a bit closer to chat to hopefully some truck drivers about their concerns about how this has impacted customers or operations on their side. And as we were speaking to the MEC a little earlier, he said although it's too early just to quantify the exact economic impact that these challenges at Transnet have had here in the Western Cape to our local economy, he did say that they are expecting a significant impact in the coming weeks. Then they'll be able to say just exactly how much this is costing the province. But as you mentioned, that force majeure is still ongoing. No word yet from Transnet when it will be lifted, although in their latest statement that they issued a little earlier this week, they did say that it will be lifted soon. I've spoken or I've seen some shipping companies like Maersk just keeping their customers updated also. It will be interesting to find out from them how the disruptions at Transnet have impacted their operations. Let's take a listen to what the MEC told us a little earlier about when the issue is likely to be resolved.
We have been in constant contact with Transnet precisely because we are concerned. And port management seem optimistic that they are close to solving the problem. And at a stakeholder engagement yesterday, they indicated that they hoped that the situation would be resolved and operations would normalize by the end of the week.
Yeah, it seems that's the timeline there, Monique, by the end of the week, hoping that it would be resolved. Whether that's realistic or not, I suppose we'll have to wait and see.
Yes, definitely. And even though at Cape Town Port operations seem to be ongoing, the MEC did make mention of the fact that it's still slow, and Transnet has been engaging with stakeholders like the Economic Opportunities Department, Minister Majeure's department. But when we requested an interview from Transnet or just access to get a bit closer to see for ourselves how operations are going, that was declined at this stage. But hopefully we'll be getting some more updates later this day. We are expecting an update from MEC Majeure's office in which they will just highlight the way forward and their plans for just preventing any major impact, especially to our export business, which is a multi-million rand business here in the Western Cape. And we are also expecting to speak to the Western Cape Exporters Club just to find out from them as well the impact that we've been seeing over this last week, or what we could be expecting to see over the next few weeks.
All right, well, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much, eNCA reporter Monique Mortlock.
Well, I just saw someone asking on Twitter, by the way, what does force majeure mean? So before I move on to the next story, just very quickly, force majeure, if you want the legal definition, is unforeseeable circumstances that prevent someone from fulfilling a contract. That's what force majeure means, in case you were wondering. Now